How are you ding dong diddly doing there, gamerinos? I hope you're having a flanderific day. I was gonna do some Star Wars Fallen Order, but I just finished Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, I should clarify. And I'm a little emotionally drained after watching Boromir die. Oh, so tragic. I want to make sure my mic was on, sorry. Thank you for the lurk, Slicks. But yeah, it's so tragic. And, you know, there's another line that I didn't really pick up on that's even more tragic that I picked up on this watch through. When Boromir tells Aragorn that they'll walk in and the Lords of Gondor will be home. Oh, so sad. Just the most tragic thing ever. I also watched, I was gonna make a joke and say equally as tragic, but it's not any... No, this actually is genuinely very tragic. I was watching, a video on Ruby Ridge. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically when the government was like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go on this dude's property, shoot his dog, shoot his son, and shoot his wife who's holding his newborn baby in the face. Yeah. Pretty fucking evil shit. Pretty fucking tyrannical, if you ask me. And then they, like, tried making him out to be the bad guy of the story. Like, they tried, like, throwing a bunch of unproven, I should say, unproven shit at him, trying to say that he was part of the, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but, like, a specific group of people who only like a specific group of people, if you get what I'm saying. And if you think it's the one that starts with a K, it's not that one. It's the other one. The one that starts with an A. Yeah, they were trying to say he was part of that, but as far as I could tell, that was unproven. Like, apparently he kept some bad company. Like, he had acquaintances. We'll say acquaintances, because that seems like that would be the most appropriate way to put it. He had some acquaintances that were part of that group that he would do, like, favor, like, jobs for, and not the kind of jobs that you would think, given that group, like, just like odd jobs or whatever to make some money, because he kind of lived on, like, off the land or whatever. And then I guess the ATF was just like, yeah, so we're gonna bait you into entrapment, which caused him to have to, like, go to jail. Because what happened is the undercover officer asked this guy if he would do something illegal with guns. We'll say that because it's easier than explaining if you're not familiar with, like, laws and guns. But yeah, anyway, the officer asked him to do something illegal with guns, and the guy was like, okay. Which is something called entrapment. You can't, as someone like a police officer or a government official, you can't ask someone to do something illegal and then arrest them for that thing that you asked them to do. So anyway, that's totally what happened with him. But he ended up having a court date and whatnot. But then something happened, like there was a holiday, so they rescheduled the court date, and they told him, okay, yeah, show up on this date. So, turns out there was a clerical error, and they wanted him to show up a day after the initial date, instead of the one that they had sent to him, which was show up a month later. So when he didn't show up for the court date that he didn't know about, because they fucked up, they went and they put a warrant out for his arrest, which is fucking ridiculous. And then, on top of that, they went and they rolled up to his house, and he was like, I'm not leaving. Are you fucking crazy? And they were like, you gotta come out, man. And then he went and he gave a list of demands. And you know what the list of demands were? The man wanted his pistol back that they took from him when they had initially arrested him. He wanted the failure to appear to be dropped from his record, and he wanted an apology for being called paranoid. Those were the only things this man wanted. And the federal government was just like, okay, well, we got a better idea. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stalk you. We're gonna set up cameras around your house. And then it just ended up leading into this whole mess where they, again, showed up onto his property unannounced, which is trespassing, I might say, and then shot his dog, shot his son, his 14-year-old son, in the back, I might add. Yeah, just never told him, like, oh yeah, we're part of the government, and, you know, we're here to, like, arrest you or whatever. Nah. And then, like, after, because again, the officers, or the U.S. Marshals shot first, and it's, like, undisputed that that's how that happened. I totally lost my train of thought where I was going with that. I'm sorry. Just, it steams my hams that happened. Just, it's unbelievable that after all of that shit happened, that no one was prosecuted. They actually tried prosecuting this man. Literally shot his son in the back, shot his wife in the face while she was holding their newborn baby, and the government was like, we're gonna press charges on you, you son of a bitch. You failed to appear to your court date. Like, oh, people don't understand why people don't trust the government. This is why. 'Cause they do shit like this. And it's not like, oh, they didn't prosecute him because they don't know who, like, shot his wife in the face. They know absolutely who shot his wife in the face. And not only did they know who did it, But when Waco was happening, they asked the same motherfucker to go over there. And wouldn't you know it, a bunch of innocent people were shot in the back over there. Ugh. Oh, I'm telling you, if I was like the president at that point, I would have been like, this happened? Okay, guess what? Not only are you all arrested, but the ATF is fucking done for. And the U.S. Marshals are pretty much done for. And the FBI is pretty much done for. I would be furious. But no. No, everyone in the government kind of was like, yeah, no, it was totally that guy's fault. That we stormed his property and shot his family and made his, like, young daughters have to stay in the same room as their dead mother for, like, a week. Like, damn, you people are monsters. Literal supervillains. Should all be ashamed of yourselves. Like, way... ashamed isn't even, like, the word. I don't know how you can sleep at night. At all. It's not like these people were ever a threat, really. Slicks, are you still here? 'Cause you're from Idaho. I'm sure you know a lot about this. I'm sure that's an Idahoan thing to talk about. I can't think of anything else that eventful that ever happened in Idaho. But yeah, moral of the story is the government is fucking evil. And should not be trusted for fucking any reason. Because, like, alright, we see in, like, media, like, the Suicide Squad or whatever, how the government is always portrayed as this, like, we'll do anything, you know, to make sure our ends are met. And it's like, yeah, no, that's actually pretty fucking accurate. That's pretty real life there, man. And it blows my mind that at least the sniper was not fucking charged with anything. Like, just unbelievable. And it's like the punishment was so unsevere that he literally was in Waco not that long after. It's like, it's crazy. People are crazy. The government is crazy. And people who believe in the government are crazier. Like, you know, there's one in every bunch. Oh no, they're here to help us. They work for the people. Like, alright, yeah, sure. Sure they do. It's so, like, childish and just overly gullible when people say that shit. It's like, no. The government works for the government's self-interest and nothing more. They want to collect as much power as possible, and they want to make sure that you know they have that fucking power, and that they are not afraid to use it at any point for any reason. And I mean, if that sounds like a little dramatic for you, I just want to say 2 words: Cold War. That's kind of what that whole thing was about. We have more nukes than you. Got a bigger penis. My penis is so much bigger than yours, Russia. Well, I mean, that's basically how you sum up the Cold War, though. That's literally all it was. It was just a ginormous pissing contest, and it's like, well, you know what? Doesn't matter, because how many you have, because as long as you have at least like 1 or 2, that's pretty much enough to fuck up the entire world. But Slicks, have you been to Ruby Ridge or heard a lot about that since you're from Idaho? I'm just curious. Wow, he was just there for that one really weird, out of context moment. Okay. I mean, that's about right, though. But, yeah, anyway, I guess we should probably talk about Lord of the Rings, because if I keep talking about the government, it's just gonna make me angry. They're the worst. The worst. It's sad, because I don't think I'm gonna start, the next one, because it's just a long movie, and by the time I finish, it's gonna be 12, and, you know, you need time to watch Lord of the Rings. One does not simply rush Lord of the Rings. That's honestly why I was late to start streaming, is I was like, I gotta finish the movie. We're almost to the tragic bit with Boromir. It's just, it's so sad. And I don't know, the regular, the theatrical cut of the movie, it's good, you know, but the director's extended cut, like, you get so much more from Boromir, you know. I feel like he gets done a little bit dirty in the theatrical cut, because he's just like, oh, it's like, oh, you know, I wonder who's gonna betray Frodo, you know, and it's so obvious it's gonna be him, and, you know, it's kinda... Hello there, Slicks. Oh, nice. Get to use all the animated emotes. And Dr. Evil. So Slicks, quick question for you. Do you know a decent amount about Ruby Ridge? What's with all the dots? Oh, it's Toby, man. They just look like dots on my screen. Holy shit. Like, is that something you talk about? 'Cause, like, it happened in Idaho? Is that a thing you Idahoans talk about every once in a while? Like, holy shit, that happened here? I mean, that's kind of unbelievable. Ruby Ridge? Is that like something you guys talk about like every once in a while? Ruby Ridge, like you Idahoans, yeah. Like, oh wow, you remember that? 'Cause wait, you probably would have been old enough, right? It's not a who, it's more of a where. It's the name of the ridge where the FBI went, or not FBI, the U.S. Marshals. They went onto this dude's property and they basically like gunned down his entire family because he didn't go to court. Is that not something you're familiar with? I thought for sure you would have been familiar with it. Okay, well, never mind. I thought maybe you had some interesting insight to give me since you're from Idaho and that happened in Idaho. But I guess not. I mean that's the long and the short of it. He no go to court, so he has chosen death for his family, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It was pretty big news. It was like the Waco before Waco. Except for that, like, Waco was a little bit less cut and dry. Though, I mean, it was the same exact thing, more or less. Just the government killing a bunch of people. But at least with that one, it was like... The main guy... I forget his name. It's like... He was clearly kind of a screwed up guy, but, like... But he wasn't like bad guy level, but, you know, he clearly was missing a few screws. You weren't alive in 92, you were only 3 years old? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Makes sense. Oh, -3. I didn't see the negative, I'm sorry. Gotcha. Alright, never mind. I'm sorry to try throwing you in an early grave there, Slicks. But the government wouldn't be if you didn't show up to your court date. Well, maybe... I'm sorry, it's hard for me to see because of all the sobbing I was doing because I was watching Lord of the Rings earlier. I know it's a meme. It's also kind of a meme to be sobbing through Lord of the Rings. Because it's just so sad. Ding. How am I not hitting this? They're taking the hobbit's ties and guard. Oh, that's great. I have not, but it sounds funny. Did I tell you about my, my 1980s Lord of the Rings calendar that I got? It's like this collector's edition. And it's got, like, the events of Lord of the Rings as they happened, like, canonically in the book. And it's pretty cool. Like, it'll be like, I don't know, December 24th, the Fellowship heads out from Rivendell. Which is pretty cool. I don't know where this is dirty. It's saying it's dirty, it's not dirty. Do you see any dirt? I literally do not. I'm getting up close to the screen now so that I can actually see this. It's already putting dirt in my eye. Literally clean. I don't know what you're on about. And if it's up in between that, like the wheel, then maybe you shouldn't have put the dirt where I can't get it. Unless, is it trying to say this is this one big piece? Oh, that's kinda dumb. Alright, whatever. Wait a minute. How is this dirty? Where? Okay. Alright. I guess I better go and check the other one. Yeah, big pog for me. I cleaned it. Hell yeah. I cleaned it up better than any evidence of government wrongdoing in Ruby Ridge or Waco. And that's pretty clean. Oh yeah, if you're at all interested in what happened to, like, the government people that, like, straight up murdered everybody, yeah, they literally suffered no consequences. I think one guy got demoted and then he immediately went back to some high-ranking position. So yeah, there's just no culpability. Nothing whatsoever. No justice. Oh, nice! Exciting. A whole brand new Slicks YouTube video that everyone is gonna like and subscribe, goddammit, on. I don't know how you can subscribe on a video, but they'll do it. 'Cause I told them to. Oh, Slicks, did I tell you? I'm making it big time in YouTube. I got my first meme comment. Yeah, I had this fucking loser tell me to go and delete everything. And I went and I sent him a very nice, sarcastic comment thanking him for the support. With a smiley face. And I put a heart on the comment. That's how you know you're making it big time. People fucking hate what you do. Ah, yeah. It's already great, man. Because I feel like if I'm pissing some people off while I'm getting a lot of views, like, that's a good thing. Whoa!
That's nice. Real nice. Jesus.
I think I got like 480 something on one of my shorts, and then I got like another 400 on another one and 200 on another one. It was a pressure washing one. I don't quite remember which one, unfortunately. I can check it here in a sec, though, because I'm sure I can find it on the YouTube thing on my phone, or the YouTube home page, or creator page, or whatever it's called, on my laptop. But I just want to finish this first. I don't... No, I haven't. I haven't really been keeping up with YouTube too recently. Shh, don't listen to that, YouTube crowd. I'm paying full attention, and I always like and subscribe. Like you should. Because that's the cool person thing to do. But I'll check it out, Slicks. Yeah, it's weird, like, I'm getting a lot of likes, but I'm also getting, like, a lot of dislikes, too. Well, I guess I shouldn't say a lot, but, like, 3. Okay. I do like a good running gag. Probably has something to do with the Fairly Odd Parents. I used to love that show as a kid. And that show was always known for its running joke throughout the episode. Whatever it was for that episode, of course. How is this dirty? How is this? There's no way. There's literally 0 way, unless they're counting the whole tape. You're kidding me, right? One Punch Man? I have never seen it. It's an anime, right? I can't do anime. I just can't. It's too weird. Every weeb ever is upset right now. I know. It's not weird. I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know how to describe it, but like, it's not like I've never seen any anime before. Like, my art teacher in high school used to put on like Naruto sometimes, and I'd just look up at it and I'd be like, this is kinda weird. Not really digging it. Like, I mean, if you like it, that's cool, that's fine. I'm not saying you can't, it's just it ain't for me. What is it? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. No. There we go. What am I missing? Is this thing clean? No, it's not. Really? Did I finish the undercarriage? Winky face? Yeah, I did. Am I missing something off to the side somewhere? I'm confused. I don't know. Call me crazy, but that looks like one fucking clean wagon to me. Uh-huh. Door frame. Okay. There we go. Roof frescoes, roof trim. What? You're shitting me, right? Okay. I am so confused how this is dirty. Okay, I'm confused as to how that was working, but... Sponge boob. Sponge boob, me boy. Sponge boob, me fucko. Okay. This is clean, right? Yeah, okay. Wait. You're not clean? What do you mean? I took like 20 minutes on the fucking roof. There we go. Shit. Okay. This is one clean roof trim. I don't get it. Is this roof trim connected to this roof trim, perhaps? No? Then why is it not clean? Thank you. I don't get it. Window frames. Okay. Ah. There we go. Wait, what? Sorry, I was really irritated there for a second. There we go. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Continue. The ancient statue. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm tired. Sorry, everybody. It's just, I have been exhausted from work. Not to mention that my head has been pounding at work. I think that's because I was editing YouTube videos, and like, I have to put in my earbuds. And that shit, like, it hurts my ears. Drink more ibuprofen and take more water? Okay, I gotcha. I'll get on that. I'll inject some ibuprofen straight into my veins. Which you, the audience, should do at home. Don't do that, because if you do that, then I will get in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble because you're a fucking idiot. Ooh, I kind of want to buy all of these just because I can. Ooh, no, wait, what am I thinking? The fuck I'm thinking about? I don't have any money left for the gold. That one looks like the best. I feel like I made a bad decision here. Ooh, you know what? What if I just... Ah, yeah, that felt good. What if I just did... Oh, yeah, that's great. And then... And then one plastic cleaner. I'm flat... Whoa, that was weird. I'm flat broke, but I look fabulous. Soap connoisseur. That's me, alright. Ooh. Look at me looking all fancy. Is this such a good idea? Like, pressure washing this ancient-ass statue? Like, I feel like that could damage it. That might be a bad that we're doing here, not a good. And I like to do a good, not a bad. Go. Looks like I cleaned one of his golden balls. Don't ask me how that's possible. Oh, this is annoying. There we go. You know what? What if I just... What kind of terror bird is in the sky? Oh yeah, we're just shredding through this shit. And now we've got stone cleaner for days, so we can just pummel this thing. That's actually going to be a little difficult. This is like an odd shape to like pressure wash from the top. Oh, whoops. Well. It's fine. I guess we'll get it from the bottom now. Oh, shit. There we go, all the way to the bottom. Oh, Slicks, you rascal, you. You do. Well, let's just fix that real quick. There we go. All is right in the world. Well, you think I can just sit here and let you be #1 in my chat? Fool of a toque. It means I'm your #1. Well, I appreciate that. But also, just how would it look, though, if the vinyl god here, you know, didn't have the most vinyl? It just would be a silly look for me. Just a super silly look. Oh my god. Exactly, it would be a super silly look for me. This is just like the worst thing in the world to try and pressure wash. Or, no, I'm gonna go from the top. Yeah! Jumping right into the pressure washing action. Oh, I haven't even checked the lineup for PS Plus. I gotta do that. What is it? It's Destiny 2? Okay. Wasn't that already a free game, though? I feel like that's a little lame. Oh, one of the expansions. Gotcha. I don't know what that is. If I... Alright, we'll see. I'm not a huge fan of games like that. But maybe I'll do like a one of. It's martial art greatness. Okay. I definitely gotta finish this game too. And Star Wars. Like I said, I actually was gonna do Star Wars tonight, but I was just too emotionally drained from Lord of the Rings. Plus, I'm just tired as shit. Which is why I can't talk right or think right today. For sure. Oh, for sure. just simping on Gandalf. Nah, if we're being honest, I'm simping on Aragorn, or Legolas, or even Boromir. Pippin? No. I ain't simping for Pippin. Though, if he hadn't dropped that bucket, Gandalf would have never come back as Gandalf the White, so there is something to be said for Pippin. Oh yeah, well, duh. Everyone simps for Sam. If you don't simp for Sam, I think you have a problem. Whoops. There we go. Simp on Golem. My precious. It's terrible. I bet. Because, honestly, I was gonna say that, actually. I was gonna say they sound kind of similar. They're in the same, like, pitch, I guess. Oh, this is the worst. There's just no good spot to clean the head. There we go. Apparently, Lord of the Rings made Elrond, like, really lame. And even crazier, I think the director of that show was like, yeah, we wrote Elrond to be gay. But Arwen though, like that doesn't make sense canonically. What are you doing? Exactly. That's it. Just came out of nowhere. The source material disagrees with it, and it's just you trying to pander. And you know what? I'm pretty sure gay people aren't really that into it. I don't get why we have to, like, overly pander to people. How's the podcast? Non-existent. Non-existent, yeah. I kind of gave up on it after the delay and... Because, see, here's what happened. I went and I wrote out all of this shit, and then I got sick, and I couldn't record it, and then by the time that, like, I was feeling better and could record it, it was, like, outdated shit. Like, no one was talking about that shit anymore. So I was just like, well, whatever. I already kind of treat this as a podcast, like, I don't know. I could, yeah. I guess I do have some other stuff that I was kind of working on that I could totally do a podcast on. But it would be just like an episode, it wouldn't be like a full series. Which is, see, that was going to be the thing with the podcast, is I was going to have a bunch of different segments. And that's why it was going to work. Okay, well, if I ever get around to doing it again, I'll let you know. I suppose we could just do a Discord one or whatever. Like, we all seem to like Marvel and Star Wars, and I think you like Lord of the Rings, right? I know G has never seen it for whatever reason. And it makes me sad. Super offensive stuff? Okay, what does that mean? I mean, I feel like I've said some pretty offensive stuff. Some people could be offended by it. Offensive jokes? Okay. That's it! I'm gonna say the N-word. Offensive stories? Okay. Nachos. There, I said it. Neighbor. Nigeria. You know, that'd be funny in the YouTube video if I just edited out the part where I said nachos and just kept the drawn out that'd be funny. Leave it real ambiguous as to whether I actually said it or not. How am I supposed to clean the face effectively? Oh my god, ugh. Get a tissue, bro. Your nostrils look disgusting. Oh, well, we're cleaning part of it. What? Wow. My name does not sound like a horse's name. Like Butterscotch, that's a horse's name. Or Secretariat. That's a horse name. Now, like, what animal name could my name be? Like, I don't know, maybe a dog. I guess I could see a dog named Jimbo. That's my name, by the way. Everybody's Jimbo. That's kind of a running joke I had with G. For whatever reason, like, I just decided to say that my name was Jim one day, and he called me Jim, and I've just kind of kept it going. Horse name. Seabiscuit. Harry Trotter. You can't steal that last name. If you're gonna want to get a horse, you can't go and name it Harry Trotter, because I already came up with that. You gotta find yourself a new name. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, you know what? I'll take it as honor. You're naming your horse after me. What name, you may ask? Prepare to be doxxed. Well, we already know my name is Jimbo, though. Sorry, I hate to spoil it for you. The secret. Pink Floyd 2. Yeah, so you know the song Have a Cigar? And he's like, that's really what I think. Oh, by the way, which one's name is Pink? That's me! I'm Pink! You know, that particular song and album is really on the mind, because my brother recently got Have a Cigar, or Wish You Were Here, sorry, and the song Have a Cigar has this gear lock on it, and what that means is, like, alright, it happens on that line, actually. It's like, and I mean that most sincerely, most sincerely, most sincerely, most sincerely. Like, it does that. I couldn't figure out, like, what was causing it. And I'm pretty good at fixing vinyl. Like, he brought in a Black Sabbath one for me. And I fixed that, no props. Like, it took me about 5 seconds. I looked at it, I was like, yep. There's your scratch. I went and I took my pen cap and fixed it. Yeah, that was the album, Paranoid. I don't remember which song had the skip on it. But yeah, it was a nice and easy fix. You know, if I ever do a face reveal, I'll probably do a video on how to fix your vinyl. Because I'm sure someone would appreciate that little insight. Because I used to just be like, aw man, there's a scratch on the album and it skips. That's too bad. But it's like, no, you can fix that shit, like, really easily. If you know what you're looking for, and, like, how to fix it. And it's like you wouldn't think to use a pen cap, but it works really well. Oh my gosh. I am Ultraman. You know, I really wish I could meet Ozzy. He seems like such a cool guy. He's probably the #1, like, musician that I would want to meet who's still alive. Either him or, like, Dave Grohl. Because, I mean, who doesn't love Dave Grohl except for Courtney Love? But then again, who likes Courtney Love? That's what I thought. And you know what makes me even, like, dislike her more? It's like, she had to go ahead and be just a total fucking, like, just train wreck of a human being, right? And her poor daughter had to go and, like, take care of her. Like, really? That poor girl has been through enough. Like, she doesn't need to take care of your fucking ass on top of it. Well, I say that poor girl like I'm older than her when she is significantly older than me, but regardless, you need to get your shit together for your daughter. Like, damn. Oh, this is the worst. It's like split up in these weird sections. And it's got all these weird, like, angles, and it's hard to tell where it's clean and where it's not. It's not too bad. You know, I'm not surprised. Ozzy always has. There are two musicians that that regardless of their age will always put out, like, really good music, and that is Ozzy Osbourne and Robert Plant. Yeah, no, Ozzy. Well, and the fact that he's got all of those problems, like, wait, I said something was dirty. Where is it dirty? Like, he's had so many accidents, and he's got so many, god fucking damn it, he's got so many problems because of, like, dropping too much acid. But yeah, no, the man is a treasure. An absolute treasure. But yeah, like I say, Robert Plant also puts out really good shit, too, despite his age. I just bought and listened to today, well, I didn't buy it today, but I listened to it today, an album of his from, I want to say it was 1990, called Manic Nirvana, and it's like the Lost Led Zeppelin album. It's so good. Like, if you like Led Zeppelin, you will absolutely love Manic Nirvana. I mean, Ozzy is the GOAT. I am not surprised. Yeah, there's a reason why, like, I'm like, yeah. Out of every, like, musician who is living, he's the one I want to see the most. Like, I couldn't even begin to imagine some of the stories that like, Ozzy has. Because he's kind of seen and done it all. Like, hell, Van Halen opened for Black Sabbath. Like, he knew those guys before they were, like, super famous. And as a matter of fact, Black Sabbath's poor performance actually led to a lot of hype for Van Halen, who played really well. Well, during that one particular tour, I should say. If I'm being honest, I like Black Sabbath way more than Van Halen. Though I do like Van Halen, and they're cool. True. Well, I mean, if you want to look at someone and be like, holy shit, this man is still alive, he's not dead, look at Keith Richards. That man, I don't know how he's still alive. Or, Tyler Perry. I think that's his name. Or, no, not... Tyler Perry is funny black comedian, man. Steve Perry? Yeah, it's gotta be Steve Perry. The guitarist from Aerosmith. Tyler Perry. You know what it is? I'm thinking of Steven Tyler, who's the singer of Aerosmith, who you could also look at and be like, wow, how is he still alive? $51.50? Yeah, that's a good album in general. It's not really Van Halen, if you ask me. Because it's Sammy Hagar Van Halen. I feel like those are two different beasts. Though I do like Sammy Hagar's Van Halen, though. It's just not what I think of when you say Van Halen, you know? I'm thinking of David Lee Roth. Some, like, 1984 shit, you know? And then there was that weird, like, Van Halen 3, where there was, like, that other dude who was the lead singer, who I fucking don't know his name because it was an awful album that nobody liked. I think it was just called Van Halen 3. Like, I don't think the album had an even more clever name than that. No, this was, so this is gonna be confusing, but Van Halen 3 was... So what happened... It's confusing. So first there was David Lee Roth, right? Then David Lee Roth left, and Sammy Hagar went in. But then Sammy Hagar left, and then David Lee Roth came back for an album. And then after that, David Lee Roth left again, and they got Random Dude. And Random Dude was the lead singer for an album. And then he finally left, and I think Van Halen was kind of done with. And, like, unless if they wanted to do, like, a tour, in which case they would get, like, one or the other, like Sammy Hagar or David Lee Roth, I think. I don't know. my knowledge on Van Halen gets a little fuzzy after Van Halen 3. Because, well, let's be honest here. OU812 is their last good album. Nobody gave a shit about Balance or Van Halen 3. Like, even the album cover for Balance and Van Halen 3, they don't inspire a Van Halen quality to them when you look at them. Like, it looks off and weird. It shouldn't be here. You know what? What am I doing? It's like, you know, it's like when people say that Ronnie James Dio is their favorite Black Sabbath lead singer. And it's like, you know, Ronnie James Dio is kind of cool, but he is not Black Sabbath. And his run in Black Sabbath was weird. Rainbow in the Dark? Yeah. Well, I mean, I know it's gonna sound pathetic, but my favorite Dio song has gotta be Holy Diver. But like, overall on his career, I gotta say, I like his stuff with Rainbow. Like, I think that was really cool. I think... I don't remember what their first album is called, Rainbow's first album, but it's really good. I don't own it, that's why I don't... I don't know it, like, by heart. But I'll get it one of these days. I've got a few post-Dio albums. Like, the one that has Since You've Been Gone on it. That's a great Rainbow song, even though Ronnie James Dio is not in the band at that point. Bro, I don't like your shoulders. There we go. We got one thing clean. No. I didn't think so, but I was just kind of hoping. Oh no, his armpit here is just the worst. He's got stinky armpits.
And Zep Brannigan, he actually asked me to shave his armpits.
Huey Lewis? He's alright. He's not bad, but he's not like... he's not groundbreaking. He's just like 80s. Oh, that's cool. He probably put on a good show. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Out of all, like, the 80s bands, he's probably one of the best. I mean, again, that's not too surprising. Like, you take a look at Paul McCartney. Like, the man is ancient. Or Mick Jagger. The man is ancient. And they still do... Well, I don't know. I guess Paul McCartney looks way more frail than Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger dances on stage like he's 20. Even though he's, like, geriatric. You gotta give him a lot of respect and a lot of credit. There's a reason why he's one of the GOATs. Though I can't say that I was interested in their latest album. But, you know, they're still GOATs. Doesn't matter. I got so many Rolling Stones albums in my collection. They're an amazing band. Plus, Mick Jagger's just got such a hilarious fuck you attitude. Like, if he wants to have it. Same with Keith Richards, honestly. Like, there was one time some reporter came over to to Mick Jagger, and he was like, Your latest album is too racist and too sexist. And Mick Jagger looks at him and he goes, well, I'm gonna make the next one even more racist and even more sexist. Just like, total balls to the wall, I don't give a fuck. And just, I think that's funny. And David Bowie is also another one who's absolutely hilarious to, like, watch interviews of. Shame he's dead, but, like, there was one time someone was talking to him about Mick Jagger, and he was like, oh yeah, Mick Jagger has this routine he does to make sure he keeps fit and healthy, and he's got this diet and whatever. And he goes, so what do you do to keep yourself, you know, in shape? And David Bowie looks at him, takes a drag on his cigarette, and he goes, my body is a temple. It's like my favorite interview line ever. And another person who's funny, who you probably wouldn't expect to be that funny, just because he's, like, unfortunately a very, very sad man now, from what I can tell, is Chris Novoselic from Nirvana. Like, he used to be so funny in every interview he was in, but ever since Kurt's death, he just, I don't know. It's like a piece of him died with Kurt, and it's so sad. Because, like, I'm a huge music nerd, obviously, so I watch a lot of these, like, old interviews or whatever. And it's like, he used to be, like, one of the most vocal, loudest member of the group or whatever, you know? Like, Dave was kind of quiet, and depending on how Kurt was feeling, he was kind of quiet. But, like, you could always count on Chris being there to, you know, make a joke or whatever. Keep everyone else entertained, but yeah, sad. Very, very, very sad. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch like some interviews before and after Kurt's death, and you'll see. It's just he's so serious now, and yeah, very sad. Yeah, his heart-shaped box got shattered. Yeah, you know, that's funny. That's the difference between, like, Chris Novoselic and Courtney Love. After Kurt died, Courtney Love was like, well, you know, the whole heart-shaped box thing was something I told Kurt about. And yeah, I helped him write all of these songs and whatnot. And Chris is just like, I'm never doing music again. I'm gonna do some political stuff. I don't know. Well, actually, you know, I should say, I don't think he's entirely done with music anymore. I think he's actually got his own band now. With like some of the members of Soundgarden and who else? Maybe some Screaming Trees guys. I feel like the Screaming Trees guys are just in every fucking 90s super group. Even though it wouldn't be a 90s super, but whatever. No, I don't think Dave Grohl played drums for Nirvana, but he kind of looks like the drummer of Nirvana, though. That's crazy. I wonder if they've ever met before. Okay, looks like I got his boobs. His beebs. It is some clean beebs, you guess. Sorry, I literally can't even keep from laughing while saying that. Oh yeah, Dave Grohl instead of Dave Grohl. Yeah. You know who actually, like, what two people actually look the exact same? Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Will Ferrell. Those dudes are long lost brothers. Yes. You've seen the clip of Chad Smith and Will Ferrell? You said it first? Well, I said it first, but it is fucking crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. Chad Smith is another really cool guy, too. He's like one of the last great drummers out there. Get good. Get better. Get faster. apparently there's a conspiracy theory that the guy from... Oh, what's that band? Ooh wee you, I look just like Buddy Holly. That band. Weezer. Weezer, that's it, yeah. There's a conspiracy theory that the lead singer of Weezer is actually Kurt Cobain, who faked his own death to get away from the fame and start Weezer. Thanks for singing along with me, Slicks. Your voice is beautiful, by the way. It's like, you know what? Alright, let's for a second pretend Kurt Cobain faked his own death so that he could go and escape fame and, like, start off like a new band or whatever. I think he could do better than Weezer. Like, not to shit all over Weezer or anything like that, but I think he could do better. Van Weezer? I can't say I've ever listened to it. I'm not a huge Weezer fan. Like, I like some of their songs, but they're the Teal album covers. Oh, I think I know. Is it called the Blue album or something like that? And it's just them standing on the front and it's like a blue background or something? Whatever. If we're being honest, there's only one colored album that actually matters, and that's the White Album. Is there a Blue album that they have? I wouldn't be surprised. I really don't know the discography of Weezer. There's a Red album?
Pork and beans.
Okay, I think I know the Green album. That's the one that has Hash Pipe on it. Have you ever seen the In Living Color sketch? Where it's Jim Carrey and he's just playing this old guy in a dysfunctional family. And he just goes around saying,
Pork and beans.
It's hard. It's funny. It's hard to explain. You gotta see it. You know who's a really, really underrated band? Three Dog Night. They're from like the 70s and the 60s. They used to be a super big deal. But like, I never hear anyone like throw any praise Three Dog Night's way. And they're so good. Like, Eli's Comin' is an amazing song. Never Been to Spain is awesome. Shambhala. An old-fashioned love song. Like, this band was throwing down some hits. Alright, well, I feel like we're almost here. I mean, if we go any lower, we'll be cleaning off as demonetized by YouTube. There we go. Arm slabs? What? Face slabs? What you talking about, Willis? I cleaned the face. There we go. Arm slabs? What? I feel like I saw something here for like a sec. Wait. Okay, that's like kind of in a bizarre spot. How is this not... Oh, yeah. Because it's in a bizarre spot. Of course, that's why it's not clean. There we go. Face slabs. What would be the face slab? I'm confused. That's the face. And that's the face. And it's all clean. You have bad news? I was gonna think of something to say there, but I really don't. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. What's the bad news, Slicks? Is it that the government keeps getting away with crimes that normal people like you and me would be thrown in jail for, but they don't go to jail or suffer any consequences because there's no culpability when it comes to the government? Is that the sad news? Because I already knew that. Oh, okay. Well, this is sadness. I guess I'll have to, like, I'll have to take over when I can. I don't get it. Where is this dirty? I don't get it. Where is this clean or dirty? I don't see where it needs to be cleaned. I don't even see the one that's dirty anymore. What the hell? Oh, that's unfortunate. You could totally do remote play. One of the guys I work with, he does remote play. With Ark Survival. Where is this dirty? This is just not dirty. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. Oh, yeah. You'll probably be lagging like shit. I don't know where it's dirty. This is ridiculous. Wait, is that it? Oh my god, there's another dirty face slab. You're ridiculous. You're crazy. You're shitting with me, game. I've spent so much time on this level. Over something that's not even dirty. There's literally no dirt. There's literally no dirt anywhere, game. Come on. This is clean. And if you're gonna make it, like, ridiculously crazy for me to clean, like, this dude's face, then maybe you should have made it easier for me to get up on here. See, I can't even put the ladder on top of the dude. That's ridiculous. How am I supposed to get his face? Oh, thank you, God. Okay. Should we have cleaned this shit? This seems like this is bad. Like we've awoken something that should have stayed sleeping. Okay, alright. That's fine. That's cool. I'm sure it'll be someone else's problem to deal with. Okay, well, I mean, both of those games sound fun, so I don't think you can go wrong with Horizon Zero Dawn or the new Battlefront. The what? You heard it. I got all the dings. Oh, Slicks. I was saying... Oh! Oh my god! Oh. I was gonna say, it just occurs to me, I haven't told you at all about Madam Web. I finally saw it. It was shit, man. Just really, really, really shit. You're not missing out on much. You're really, really not. Like, the whole thing is so dumb. There's so many fucking plot holes and just contrivances, and there's no character development until there is character development. And like I said, there's so many contrivances. Like, shit just kind of happens sometimes because plot dictates that it should happen. I won't go into any examples because I don't want to ruin this masterpiece of a movie for you. Oh, is that who that is? I've never seen 50 Shades. Alright, you too, Slicks. Thank you for stopping on in and chatting with me. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow well, maybe I'll stream tomorrow morning during your time slot since you're not going to be able to stream. I don't know. We'll see. Have a good night, Slicks. Oh, looking at the time, it's almost time for me to stop streaming. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch on my ears. Like I said, the earbuds hurt. Like, I don't know. I got delicate ears. They're sensitive. And I suppose I could bring these headphones, but like, I don't know if that would be a good look for me to have full-on fucking headphones in at work instead of just one earbud, which fucks with my head the entire day until I'm done. Alright, I'm right on top of it. How is it still dirty? Alright, I don't know what shit is on this, but the professional grade pressure washer is having problems cutting through it. There we go. Got our first ding. First of many. No? This little silver thing doesn't want to be clean. Stop! I need to switch this out for metal cleaner. Here we go. This is not quite chewing through it the way I had hoped it would. Alright, maybe it did a little bit better than what I gave it credit for. There we go. Nice. I think the metal cleaner is the way to go on this. Oh, that's glass. I'll have to go over that with glass cleaner. There we go. Really? There we go. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't know why that one wing isn't clean. There we go. Wow, we are steaming through this level, which either means this is crazy ridiculous, like I'm doing really good, or it means that we are fucked for the ending bit, because it's going to be like a bunch of shit that just didn't get caught. Which is where I think we're officially at. Unless, do we have any glass cleaner? Yes, we do. Excellent. Really? This thing is not clean. There we go. I was gonna say. That's a little ridiculous. There we go. I saw something. Wait, what was it? Ah, this thing. Let me up. There we go. Okay, here it is. Excellent. No. Oh, and is it just wheels? Well, no, it can't be. Because there's over 3 things. There we go. There we go. The rudder wheel support and... Ah, here we go. This is one of the things that's dirty. There we go. Okay, the rudder. That would be this thing. It's probably dirty on the top. Yep. And the exhaust. That's got to be somewhere in the back. No? Oh, it's probably this thing. There we go. Nice. Let's take a quick look at that. So good, so nice. The ancient monument. Is it just the finger? If it's just the finger I'm cleaning, wow. I'll have this done like that. No problemo. We'll go grab the stone cleaner and do basically the same thing. Is that literally it? That is it. Wow. Oh, we got the Walter White meth van over here. Walter, put your dick away, Walter. I'm not having sex with you right now. I wonder what this one's gonna shoot at when we clean it. Oh no. Alright, actually I don't think I'm gonna do this all tonight. I'm getting tired. I didn't realize I forgot I had started late and I let the time escape from me. So, yeah. Probably just gonna clean off the finger here. Call it a night. Are you fucking shitting me? Is that a cat? Really? How is this not clean? Unless it's trying to say the whole finger is one big piece. No, guess not. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I feel better about it. It could be pointing to the stars. It could be. There's definitely a kitty here somewhere. I hear kitty noises. I don't know how I'm supposed to clean all of this. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to Slicks. Thank you to anyone else who may have watched and didn't chat with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all of the YouTube watchers who are gonna like and subscribe, god damn it. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.